People who accidentally sent explicit photos to the wrong person, what happened afterwards? I was texting my crush Gina the entire night, and my mom asking me why I kept smiling at my phone. We were playing game pigeon games together, but they barely worked on my super old phone. It always sent text to the wrong person, and my parents wouldn't buy me a new one. But then out of nowhere, Gina hits me with, "Hey, the loser of this cup pong has to send a spicy pic." Whoa, did she really just say that? I read it again. She definitely did. I instantly started getting nervous, but before I could even process what was happening, she'd already started the game. The cups appeared on my screen, and her first ball was already flying. She wasn't even giving me time to think about it. Of course, I tried my absolute hardest to get the W, aiming like my life depended on it, but my hands were already getting sweaty and shaky, making it harder to aim properly on the screen. Every cup she sank made my stomach drop a little more. Then we were both at one cup left. This is it. The ball appears in my corner, and I spend way too long lining up the perfect shot. I pray to the Steph Curry gods and drag my finger back, trying to calculate the exact angle, the exact power needed. I release it and watch it fly in what feels like slow motion. It hits the rim of her last cup, bounces around the edge for a second, then falls off the side. I missed. No way. Then it's her turn. I see her white ball fly across my screen, and by some fate, completely swishes into that last cup. No, oh no. Then Gina instantly texts, "I guess you lose." Gina completely destroyed me, and I stared at the wall knowing exactly what it meant. I didn't know what to type back, and all she saw were those 3 dots on her screen while I panicked. My phone literally started slipping out of my hands because they were so sweaty now. If I didn't do it, she'd probably think I didn't like her back or something, that I wasn't interested, that I was some dork who couldn't handle it. But if I did send it, oh god, what if she showed her friends? What if she was joking? A minute passes, and she sends a single question mark. That's when I knew I was done for. I couldn't back out now. I locked my door, and a few minutes later, I was scrolling through my contacts to send it to her. My heart was literally beating out of my chest. I finally found her name in my contacts, and I tapped on it quickly. And as soon as I pressed that send button, I threw my phone back onto my bed and put my hands on my head. Oh my god. I was having a full-on panic attack, thinking about all the ways this could go wrong. What if she screenshotted it? What if this ruined everything we had going? I looked back down at my phone to see if she'd responded yet. But instead of seeing our conversation, I see the sending screen still up. I read it, and it's supposed to say, "Sending to Gina." But when I looked closer, I saw that it actually said, "Sending to Grandma." Ah! No! I started tapping everywhere on the screen trying to cancel it. The little loading bar was filling up, 50%, 70%. I started spamming the X button, the home button, trying to turn on airplane mode, literally anything to stop this from happening. 90%. No, 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 cancel! Oh my god, cancel! Then I heard the swoosh sound, looked down and saw delivered. I immediately started screaming into my pillow, feeling my face turn redder than I knew was humanly possible. I started pacing around my room, panicking. I was Googling how to unsend text messages iPhone 5, knowing all well you definitely couldn't. No, 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 no. This was not happening. What do I do? I started thinking of time machines, faking my death, actually dying. Then my phone started ringing. The caller ID said, "Grandma." I felt like I was going to evaporate and just let it ring. I couldn't face this yet. I was just waiting for my dad to bust into my room with his belt at any moment. But after a few seconds, I saw she left a voicemail. This was it. I took a deep breath, pretty much saying goodbye to my life, and pressed play. I heard her sweet old lady voice come through the speaker, and she says, "Hey! I'm not sure what you were trying to send me, but I actually don't have picture messaging on my phone. You'll have to email it." Holy shit. I was completely drenched in sweat, but I quickly grabbed my laptop, emailed her a picture of my dog, and rethought my entire life.